All right, so boom. The conference finals is set in the NBA. It's going to be Indiana taking on New York and Minnesota taking on Oklahoma City. But I'm going to keep it real right now. Don't nobody give a damn about Minnesota, Oklahoma City, or Indiana. Because in the streets, the motherfucking New York Knicks fans are going crazy. For the first time in 25 years, they returned back to the conference finals. Granted, I'm born and raised in New York, but y'all already know I'm a Miami Heat fan, right? Because I played, NBA Jam in 2000, primarily played with the Los Angeles Lakers, and for whatever reason couldn't beat the Heat. Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway, that ball kept going on fire, said can't beat him, joined him, started playing with him. All of a sudden, I could not be beat. I'm a Heat fan, right? But being from New York, and let's keep it real right now. When we talk about New York, we talk about New York City. Ain't nobody ever heard New York from outside of the state and said, are they talking about Ithaca? Maybe Albany. What about Rochester? They've got to be talking about Buffalo. Nobody talk about upstate, but that's neither here nor there, right? No disrespect to you guys, but we gotta keep it real. Long Island, that is same shit, right? But whatever the case may be, the Knicks fans are tearing up the city just off of advancing. Because even when they won in the first round, they were doing the same thing. And now they're in the conference final for the first time of a quarter of a century. And these dudes was assaulting Pacer fans who were just walking the street.
Oh, nah. Oh! Nah. Oh! Yeah. So she's trying to save the day. Oh, shit.
I need y'all to understand, there's YNs out here who will not make it a safe experience for the away team. We've heard of home floor advantages across all of sports, but outside of where? Maybe the Raiders fans in the NFL, maybe in basketball, the Boston fans, you'll be hearing all kinds of obscenities. But New York Knicks fans are going to get violent. I don't know what it is about New Yorkers, but there's individuals who will greet you with a suck my dick just for saying good morning. Do you understand? This is not the place to be if the Knicks are doing well. You don't want to be in the city. I'm telling you right now, for those individuals who would like to enjoy a bit of tourism, you decided, hey, the weather's getting good. June is on the horizon. We're reaching the conclusion of spring. I want to come to New York City and see the Empire State Building. Maybe I want to go and see the memorial area of the World Trade Center. Do not come if the Knicks are doing well. It's not safe outside. They got people who bring in snakes with Knick hats to the stadium, roaming the streets. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, hey, why don't they operate as if they've been there before? For the vast majority of Knicks fans, they haven't been there before. Last time they won a championship was in '73. Think about how old you would have to be able to absorb and be able to understand that your team won a title. Right? The vast majority of the Knicks fans who are around during that time is in their 60s and up. From that point forth, it's been nothing but losing, fam. Everybody under the age of 25 has never seen the Knicks win, what, maybe 3 series in the last 25 years? Maybe 2. Legitimately. The Knicks been ass. And if you happen to be in your 40s, you probably experienced the heartbreaks of the 90s. And then if you happen to be in your 50s, you just missed the championship, so you endured nothing but heartbreak for the entirety of your life. These people is out here tripping. Brian Windhorst was just trying to walk back to either his rental car or the hotel, maybe even if he lives in New York City, and he was met by a Knicks fan.
How do you feel about Boston losing? I don't give a fuck! Knicks is 6, pussy! Took all that shit now! Took all that shit now! What you gotta say?
Eric White, you look like Baraka from Mortal Kombat! You bitch-ass motherfucker!
Motherfuckers is out here subway surfing on barricade bars. They climbing street poles. They getting on top of advertisement locations.
No, look at this guy! Oh my God!
It's chaos out here. I remember when I went to a damn second round game. I believe it was a conference semis, if I'm not mistaken, when it was the Knicks taking on Miami. I brought my father to his very first basketball game he ever went to, just so happened to be in the playoffs. Low-key, although Miami won the series, thank God they lost that game on the road in New York, because I was wearing my Heat jersey, but I'm with my father. I can't get active like this. What happens if they attack my old man? I got to get this man to the World Cup next year. It's insane. Think about the police presence that's going to be necessary if the Knicks advance to the NBA Finals. We don't even want to talk about a possible victory. Just think about it. Right now, they just advanced to the conference finals, and the police couldn't even hold back the fans from simply crossing the street. Do you understand how raucous of a crowd it's got to be to where you've got to hold people back from trying to infiltrate the streets and still failing at that?
Yo, open the gate!
Open it up.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Let's go now!
So, who you think is winning today, the Knicks or Boston?
I ain't gonna lie, I think I got the Knicks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think Brunson gonna have?
I ain't gonna lie, Brunson might have like 40.
Let me tell you something. I know across the states, whenever you happen to have a situation where a team wins for the first time in an incredibly long time, they have their fan base tear up the city. But you gotta understand, Knicks fans is doing this, and they haven't even made it to the summit yet. There is no NBA Finals berth. They doing this after a conference semis victory. And for every game played in MSG or on the road that results in a victory, or dare I say a loss, it's going to get substantially worse. You might have to call in the National Guard. Matter of fact, pull out all of the troops wherever they may be stationed and get them in Manhattan expeditiously. Enact martial law to stop these motherfuckers from what they about to do. I'm telling you right now, you gonna be looking on the news, wondering, how did that guy get up there? What are the people doing in the sewer? How are they flying on top of a drone? I'm telling you right now, New Yorkers is different. These dudes is gonna come out here and start terrorizing the city. People gonna have to start throwing elbow across people's faces in order to stop them from treading on their territory. It's about to get bad. It's about to get bad real soon. Fires will be lit. Floods will somehow happen. The city's gonna go to shit. Please, Indiana, I'm not saying this as a hater of the New York Knicks fan, but please, Indiana, you're gonna need to stop this shit, or maybe OKC or Minnesota, because what the Knicks are gonna do to the city if they win a championship is gonna be ungodly. It's gonna be in a textbook somewhere that you're gonna look back 20 years from now and say, good Lord, I can't believe they did that behind a sports team. And if they just so happen to win, I'm just gonna say this right now, this sounds very antithetical, relatively hypocritical, based off the entire basis of this particular video. But if they happen to have a parade, just my sheer curiosity is gonna force me to go out there and observe what's gonna go down. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be some ungodly shit. So get your holy water ready, grab your Bibles, and get your favorite verse prepared, because the Lord is gonna have to protect you from what these Knicks fans is fixing to do. People in Wyoming, New Mexico, Maine, and Washington State will be able to look out on the horizon and see flames seeping through the ozone layer and wonder, what the hell going down there? It's Knicks fans.
You're gonna have to die.
Here comes the United States champion, Chris Benoit.
He's not going to do what I think, is he? Oh, no, come on. 16-foot. Arms are clasped.
Look at him ready. I can't believe it. John Paul.
Off the ground. Is he? Whoa,
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.